Hi. Hi, Sagittarius. Hi, Earth Angels. I hope all has been well. I love you, Sagittarius. I miss you all, Earth Angels. Shout out to my archers. Gang, gang. I hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful Saturday, Sagittarius. I hope you all have had a wonderful week and you are relaxing. All right. Thank you all so much for your love and your support here on our channel, Sagittarius. Shout out to my returning subscribers and welcome to the ones that are new here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and set your notification bells so you all are notified for the next live stream that we do here normally on the weekends, and also my pre-recorded readings that I do post for you all during the week. All right, and for bonus readings, definitely join our membership here, our community, our Earth Angel community here, Sagittarius, to get bonus readings and bonus live streams during the week as well. All right, all those details are listed down below in the description box. All right, and the click the join button is also down below to join our Earth Angel community. All right, and I am also available for one-on-one personal readings, Sagittarius. Those details are linked down below going across the banner. All right, you can email me directly at earthangelsagittarius@gmail.com. All right, and I'll be happy to connect with you to assist you on your spiritual journey. All right. So no further ado, Sagittarius. I came in a little early, so surprise. All right. I was outside doing some yard work, and I do have some other things on my agenda to do today. So I wanted to come in and start early with you all, which I'm sure you all don't mind that, Sagittarius. Now, do you? Okay. And then I can finish up doing my yard work so I can move forward for the rest of my day. As they say, the early bird gets the worm. Okay. All right, so come on in, Sagittarius. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Okay. And I believe today's topic is their true intentions, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and welcome in our ancestors, welcome in the most high mother and father of the universe. And then we'll go ahead and start with some oracle cards to see what is this person's true intentions towards you. All right, and why. Okay. And definitely, again, stick around for live stream questions. If you all have a question, this is a great time to ask during the live stream where you have me on live. All right. Each question is $22.22. If you purchase a question on our website, you can get a discount of that live stream questions as well. And I just confirm your payments through the website, and I can also confirm it through whatever payment method that you choose as well. All right. So I just want to make sure I get everything out the way because you all know once I dive into the spiritual realm, it's kind of hard to tap out. It's kind of hard to pull out. Okay. So once I'm in there, I'm in there. I'm deep. Okay. So I just want to make sure I get everything out the way, Sagittarius, before I dive in. So let me cleanse my hands. Let me get some clear quartz crystal and cleanse my hand here so I can wash them and cleanse them spiritually here with some clear quartz crystals, which I feel like is very good for you all to get yourselves. Okay. Very good to use to cleanse and clear your energies, Sagittarius. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. I love clear quartz crystals. I'm always making sure to have those on hand at all times, honey. Okay. Now let's go ahead and welcome in our ancestors. All praises to the Most High Mother and Father of the universe. We give you thanks. We give you honor for another day, another opportunity to allow us to evolve, to all be better versions of ourselves. Ashe. Thank you for this opportunity to allow me to use my vessel to assist the collective energy and Sagittarius placements as well. I ask for you to protect over my aura, my energy, my vessel as I tap into the unknown energies here for Sagittarius placements and the collective here on this portal and channel today. We ask that any low frequency vibrations or entities or evil eye, spell work, negative energy that has tried to enforce its way in our energy, in our space, is now removed. And all of that energy is sent back to the sender, okay? 10 times fold in spirit and in flesh and across all spiritual realms, dimensions, and timelines. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Take a deep breath with me, Sag. Hold it in for 4. Breathe it out for 4. All right, Saggies, we ready. Our ancestors are here. Our divine ancestors are here in the building to give us a clear answer and messages in spirit and in flesh. I say. All right, Saggies, let's tap in. What do we have here, divine ancestors and spirit guides, for the collective Sagittarius placement, for the chosen one? Let's see what you all need to know. We're going to use the message of love oracle deck here, Sagittarius, just to kind of see where this person's headspace is about you, about the connection here. All right. And then we'll clarify with some tarot to see why. All right. What do we have here for Sagittarius placement? What do they need to know at this time, spirit guides, when it comes to this person's true intention towards Sagittarius? What is this person's true intentions here towards my archers? Please be sure to hit the like button, Sagittarius, as you all come in. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you got your drink and your popcorn, Sagittarius. All right. Get your snacks. I didn't bring my snacks. I haven't ate nothing yet. I don't normally break my fast until 12 p.m. And since I came in early, I still haven't ate. Besides a watermelon, I had a slice of a watermelon. I've been drinking on my Oracle water, but normally I'll come in here with my snacks with y'all if I would have got on at 1 p.m. Because you know we like the snacks, Sagittarius. Y'all got y'all chips. You know we love us some good old chips, honey. Some chips and dip. I put my hand up on my hip and I dip, you dip, we dip. That's right, Saggies. So, what is this person's true intentions towards my archers? What are the earth angels here? Okay, this person's like, look, enough of the talking. Okay, stop all the talking, Sagittarius. Well, excuse me. My moon sign is in Gemini. I can't help but to run my mouth. Moving forward. Rude. Okay. Habit. Hmm. I'm hearing that song, I'll catch a grenade for ya. Soon as this card came out, that song went directly in my head by Bruno Mars. All through all the pain, I take a bullet through my brain. I bet you I'd die for you, baby, 'cause you would do the same. So somebody will, they don't care, they'll make a sacrifice for you. Well, we got habits here, Sagittarius. Okay. So there is some type of bad habits that this person has, and they don't know if we will ever change. So this person may feel like that you and them may have some type of bad habits that are maybe not good for you or good for them or good for the relationship. Maybe there's something that you both do that you both may feel like is not good for the relationship, and whatever that is, I don't know, but I'm definitely going to clarify the card. But the card says habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So there's something here about this person, Sagittarius, that they don't know or they're not sure that they will be able to change, but they're adding you into the mix of whatever this is. Okay, so we're definitely going to clarify that. Yeah, we got self love. I am still trying to heal. Yeah, there is definitely something here, Sagittarius, that this person is trying to heal from. I do applaud this person for taking out the consideration to recognize whatever this is that they now knowingly know that they need to heal from. Okay. I got mad respect for this energy because do you know how many people in these days and time that for one that can even recognize and take accountability for their own actions and recognize that they do have some type of habits and that they're not perfect. Everybody is too busy always trying to follow a trend. They trying to keep up with this and that and their appearance and what they look like and what they do, and this person is they're all about trying to evolve, grow, heal because they know that something here has not been good for this connection or for this relationship. Rather, this is someone that you're dating, rather, this is someone that you've dated in the past. This is someone that is now doing a lot of reflecting on themselves and just what that looks like to them when they are in a relationship or just dating someone. This is something that they are taking into consideration. Rather, this is someone that wants to get into a relationship with you or maybe see themselves committing to you or just see themselves having to have dealt with when they were in a connection with you before. Rather, if this is a person from your past or someone new, they are definitely reflecting on just themselves. Okay. So that's why I said I got respect for this person for doing that because you got too many people that's coming into relationships that were hurt prior to being involved with someone new. Other people go into new relationships without knowing a person, rush into relationships without getting to know a person. Then some people go into relationships to be somebody's rebound. And instead of them healing and growing before they go to a new relationship, the hurt person end up hurting person, the new person in a relationship, and then it don't be fair to them. So this is why I said I really respect this person's intentions because their intentions towards you is that they know that they gotta either pull back and heal from whatever habit this is, or they are agreeing to you, Sagittarius, because you could have told this person, like, look, I'm still working on myself. I'm not perfect, but this is something that I do want to fix, which is we all have something that we could be healing, growing, evolving from. Ain't nobody on this planet perfect. You know what I'm saying? You feel me knocking Sagittarius? Let's see what else. We got dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Okay. So you see, this could be just something because sometimes habits don't necessarily have to be some type of drug addiction or something like that, right? It could be something mentally that's a habit. It could be something physically that they're doing that's a habit. It could be something emotionally that this person does that's a habit. And it could be manipulative in some type of way. And for some of you all, this habit is this person just not being honest for things that they do or things that they say, you know? And it's something that they're realizing that has ripped the connection between you two apart. Okay. Yes, I will die for you, baby. Cause you would do the same. No, no, no. That song is really playing in my head. Y'all might need to go listen to that song by Bruno Mars. Someone is coming to realization like, look, hands down, Sagittarius, either you could see right through this person, Sagittarius, and they're at this point like, look, I would do the same because I realize that maybe the stuff that this person either could have took you through or had you experience, they're like, I guess I will die for you, baby, because you will do the same That same part keep playing in my head in that song, and I don't even know all the words to the song, so don't shoot the messenger, Sagittarius. We also got the yeah, look at this. We got the card that says this person's intentions here is hope. This person's intentions is that they still have hope for this connection here. Okay. It says 11:55 on the clock. 10 breaks down to completion. 1 is new beginnings, taking action. Literally, it's 11:55 on the clock. So some of y'all could be seeing 5511. That breaks down to the number 10, 11, 12. 12 breaks down to the number 3. So I feel like this person does want to be in a space where they can work with you, where they can collaborate with you. Okay. So I do see, I feel in the near future, there is going to be some changes with this person because they are going through their process of wanting to do some self love, some self healing, some self reflection of themselves. Okay. You really have allowed this person to wake up in some type of way. Like I said, rather this is someone from your past, rather this is someone that you're currently dating, Sagittarius, or someone new. The more that they connect with you, the more that they communicate with you, the more that this person talks to you, Sagittarius, the more that this person is like, man, Sagittarius got me want to just change and switch up everything. You know what I'm saying? Wow, Sagittarius. You're really making a big impact on this person. It could either make this person nervous. Some of y'all this may put it could put this person away because, like I said, it put them away to do a lot of reflection on themselves. And we also got, like I said, the card says hope. I haven't given up on us yet. So, wow, this could be someone that you may not necessarily be in contact with at this very moment. You two could be at a distance from each other. You see how this is a couple here and they're on the card. So I feel like this person has done a lot of reminiscing about you. They thought about you. They think about you. They've missed you. All right. And they are hoping that you haven't given up on the relationship that you maybe once had with this person or the connection that you maybe once had with this person. Okay. This is someone that misses you. They miss the connection. So, like I said, this person knows that whatever this dishonesty that they've done towards you or whatever this habit or that pattern was, they know that it's something that they're working on now because they're still hoping and praying that in the near future that you two could have maybe like a yeah, I'm hearing a do-over. Okay, spirit, thank you. They want like a do-over with you. And this is what they're hoping for, is why they're doing a lot of self-care, healing, and trying to overcome whatever this habit is that they have of not being honest. Yeah, and we got holding back at the bottom of the deck. You see how this woman has flowers behind her back? Okay, if I'm talking to the fellas, okay, this could be the woman that you dated and they plan on wanting to return to you, okay, or this could be vice versa. Sagittarius, this could be the fella, the guy that wants to return to you, but it says holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Yeah, I feel like whoever this was, instead of this person being straight up honest with you at first, they kind of held back maybe their emotions or maybe their feelings towards you. And now I feel like this person regrets that. They regret holding back from you. They regret not being honest with you at first. And they maybe see how that maybe has sabotaged the connection between you two. Wow, Sagittarius. All right, let's get into it. All right. Hi. Welcome to the live stream, Susan. Thank you for sharing your time here with me. You say karma always comes around, so watch your back. God doesn't like ugly. That is so true. Thank you for sharing that with us, Susan, and welcome to the channel. All right, so we're going to first start with the card Sagittarius that says habits, okay? We're going to see what are these habits here, okay? What are these habits here that Sagittarius, that this person has or feels like that they have in this connection here with Sagittarius, or that they both have? What is the habits here? I don't know if we will ever change. What are these habits that this person feels like that they don't know if they will ever change from? What are these habits? I'm hearing that song, when you say no, 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 no. When you say yeah, 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 yeah. When you say no, no. Okay. When I walk up to you, babe, you seem so shy. So this may be someone new. I keep getting mixed situations here. This may be more than one situation here. Okay. Moving forward, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, shit. The Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody that has gotten pissed off. They are upset. They have popped off. They're going off. Okay. The Queen of Swords, she can be a bitch in reverse. Okay. She could be doing saying some very disrespectful things. Out of all the queens in the deck, you don't want to go back and forth with a Queen of Swords because she's going to call you out. But in reverse, she's not doing it in integrity. She's being deceitful with it. She's lying about it. And it's crazy because this is what this card was about. It says dishonesty here. So some of you all, if I'm talking to the fellas, this could have been a bad habit that this woman had who you were dating. She had a bad mouth. You both had a bad mouth. You both could have said some very bad things to each other, and that could have been a habit here of both of you all, or again, I'm only reading Sagittarius from this person's perspective and their true intentions towards you. So please don't be all down in my comments with some foolery. Okay? This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. And you know how us Sagittarius can be with our mouth. Okay? So please don't come for me. Let me throw that disclaimer out there. But this person knows that their bad habit is they could either say some things or do some things to, and I'm working on my mouth and trying to say substitute other words with what they call cuss words, especially for the platform here. So bear with me. I'm trying to use other words than saying the real word. Okay. So instead of this person's trying to work on not cussing you out, not coming at you in a disrespectful way. And it's a habit that they have. Clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is this Queen of Swords in reverse? Because whatever this habit was, it made you upset. You popped off on this person for whatever reason here, Sagittarius. Ooh, Lord, let me get in y'all business, Sagittarius. Let me see who Sagittarius this is, who we talking about today. Okay, clarify this Queen of Swords here. Tell me more about this. Okay, thank you. The Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles talks about somebody holding on to a situation or a circumstance or a person, a place, or a thing. So this person had a habit of holding on to people or holding on. Oh, thank you, Spirit. This person had a habit of holding on to either toxic women or toxic men, or they had a problem with holding on to toxic relationships, doing toxic things with people that they know that wasn't good for them. And clearly this woman, she is not all love and light. In reverse, she's definitely not. So this person is starting to realize that he was holding on to, she or he was holding on to people that wasn't good for him or good for her. So they were kind of used to the low vibrational relationships and stuff like that. Yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse. This person's starting to realize, like, I was living in an illusion, thinking that these type of women were good for me when reality they wasn't. or these type of men were good for me, but in reality, these men was not good for me. It was very toxic. And this person could have realized that, they had a lot of habits with having multiple of partners. The Seven of Cups here in the upright is having multiple of options or opportunities, but it's in reverse. Now this person don't want all these. Why am I hearing that song? I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. Wow. So this is somebody who was a whore. Okay. For that song to come through, I haven't heard that song since the early 2000s. I got hoes in different area. I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. But the thing is, you know what? I respect this person because shit, they trying to let you know, Sagittarius, like, yeah, I wasn't good. They got around, all right, but they don't want all these options anymore, Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? They want to be with you, and this is what they still have hope for, or is hoping that you have hope for. So most likely, this person was lying, and what they was not being honest about is that they had multiple partners. Let's just keep it a buck. They kept you in other situations and circumstances that you maybe wasn't aware of, or they had you and other women. They had you and other men. Damn. The star. I want to say the star card, but this is the sun card in reverse. This is Leo energy. Now, the star card is Aquarius energy. Some of y'all, this person could be an Aquarius or they could have been a Leo. The star card in reverse is again someone who hasn't healed. And this is what this person is working on. And the sun card in reverse talks about somebody or something getting exposed. And we clearly already done exposed this person when it comes to their habits, right? When it had came to their habits is that they were holding on to toxic relationships, toxic women, toxic men, and they had multiple of options here with the Seven of Cups, but it's in reverse. So this is not the type of lifestyle that they want to be in. And I've already got that song for confirmation that this person dealt with different women in different area codes. They had a woman over here on the south side. This person had a woman over here on the east side. They had a woman up north, and they had down me a woman down south. Damn, Sagittarius. So, this person just being honest, they taking accountability here. It definitely doesn't sound enlightening, but it's respectful. And the only reason why I'm saying I respect this person because for one, they're being honest. And Sagittarius, as us being archers, we are all about the truth and nothing but the truth. We are truth seekers. That's all we seek for is the truth. When we're studying, when we're learning something, when we're talking to somebody, we want to know what's the truth. We want to know what you got going on, what you doing over there. Because we don't want to be in that situation where we find out some shit and we get surprised. We love surprises, but not like that. This is not a surprise that we want to find out about. We'd rather for you to be honest. And so, like I said, by default, because this person is so attracted to you, because you are by default, you're transitioning, you're changing this person, you're allowing this person to get a different perspective about themselves. You are allowing this person to see skeletons in their own closet that they don't even want to fuck around and deal with or even look at right now. But because the more that they are yearning for you or attracted to you or have a desire for you, they like, I know I gotta come correct. I know I gotta fix these things. Like, shit, fuck it. I gotta do what I gotta do. Because from the looks of it, you don't already left this person, Sagittarius. I'm not gonna say just left. You poured your energy back. You already seen, most likely 9 times out of 10, you already seen that this person wasn't being honest to you. You already seen that and felt that in your intuition. And it got exposed with the sun card in reverse. The Six of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, some of y'all, this could be a past lover. The Six of Cups talks about past lovers, past life, family memories, and things like that. All right, so let's clarify dishonesty. Why do we have dishonesty out here? Why do we have dishonesty out here? By lying, I ripped us apart, Sagittarius. Let's see, what is this person? What did they lie about? What was this person not being honest about when it came to the connection here with Sagittarius? Some of y'all, this person could be a water sign, an earth sign, or they could be an air sign here, Saggies. We got the Nine of Wands in reverse. That's your energy, Sagittarius. Some of y'all, this person could be a Sagittarius like yourself. The Nine of Wands in reverse is somebody that's necessarily, they're giving up. They're not going to try to put in the fight to try to sit here and continue to be dishonest with you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords in reverse, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Eight of Swords in the upright talks about somebody who is guilty or feeling guilty or ashamed of what they did. They also feel stuck in the situation, but it's in reverse. So now this person is no longer in that position where they feel stuck, where they feel guilty, because now they want to, of course, come to you and be honest. So now they don't no longer feel stuck in this situation here. Okay. They don't no longer feel the guilt that's hanging over their head about whatever this is that they was feeling guilty about, because it's now in reverse. They're ready to get out of this situation. And the swords represents your mental state of mind. So they're no longer stuck in their head mentally on how to approach you, how to come and be honest with you. Oh, they ready. They ready, Sagittarius. Because with this Nine of Wands in reverse, this is you not fighting. You're like, I can't go up against the grain, or I can't be in a relationship with you, or I can't connect with you, I can't date you if you not even trying to be honest with me. How am I going to be able to be in a relationship with you, let alone do business with you? Because 9 times out of 10, whoever you get in a relationship with, you're gonna be in a whole partnership. You're gonna have to do business with that person. You're gonna be, paying bills together with that person, taking care of your home, your house, your kids, whatever that is with your person. And if you can't be honest with me, how can we build or do anything together? Don't worry, I'll wait. And so, like I said, once you recognize that, Sagittarius, you said, I'm not about to pull out my wands and fight for this connection if that ain't what you trying to do, because you too busy lying. All right, it makes sense. Yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So this is definitely someone that now wants to put in the effort. The Six of Pentacles talks about someone that wants to be in a position to give and receive in this connection. Okay. They may even want to buy you some things, Sagittarius. They may even want to bring you some gifts, because remember, this woman had flowers in her hands. This person might want to come to you and be like, Sagittarius, I want to apologize for this and not being honest with you type of energy here, because this person know that they damaged the connection with you. We got the damage card confirmation from my birth. The damage card says we are both hurting from this. So you may have been very disappointed in this person. Clearly, you and this person, whoever Sagittarius I'm reading for, you have feelings for this person. You may be, you really had high hopes, is what I'm getting for this person. And for you both to feel like that you're hurting from this, for you both to feel like that you are damaged from this. You both are, being at a distance from each other. You're both being frustrated with each other. You're both hurting from this. This is something that really disappointed you about this person, because I really feel like you really had high hopes for this person. You had looked it up to this person. You maybe had plans and desires to want to establish here with this person here. And remember, we got this card last time. This card that says reveal. I want to tell you the truth. We got this card last Saturday. So again, I feel like this could be the same person, the same energy that we tapped into last week. If so, definitely go check out the last reading that I did for us Sagittarius for last Saturday live stream. It's posted on our community board. I believe the topic was whatever comes out, if I'm not mistaken. But just go check on the community board. We got that same card. It's kind of giving me the same energy from last week. And it's like I could definitely see a shift in this person's energy. I could definitely see whoever this is to you, Sagittarius, that they are in a space now where they want to take more accountability for their behavior and being dishonest to you. So let's now clarify the hope card here, Sagittarius. I haven't given up on us yet. Tell me more about that for Sagittarius and this energy, this person, and their true intention. What else is this person's true intentions towards Sagittarius? Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, Sagittarius. Thank you all so much for hanging out here with me today. Shout out to my archers. Hit the like button, love. Just don't be looking at me, Sagittarius. Okay. Clarify the hope card here. Tell me more about this for the Saggy. Okay, that was fast. I barely got to shuffle the deck. What came out here? We got the King of Wands, Leo energy here. Some of y'all, this person could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or they could be a fire sign like yourself, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. No matter who this person here is, because I don't want to get stuck on the zodiac signs. Everyone can embody all the elements, right? We all have all the zodiac signs in our birth chart. But anywho, okay, the King of Wands energy is someone who wants to take action. This is somebody that's all about taking action. They all about their business. They a go-getter. This is the only king out of all the kings that always sits on the edge of their seat because they always ready to jump into something or get up and take off or get up and run, get up and take action. They don't sit down for long. They're gonna go after whatever it is that they want. They're gonna go after it. They are a leader. That's that Leo energy. Okay. So whoever this person here is, they in their fire element energy and they ready to get up off this throne and they ready to take action, which makes sense because that's why we're clarifying the hope card. This is this person wanting to take action towards you because they still got hope for this connection and they know they got to get off their throne and they know they got to take accountability and be that king or queen that they need to be and get on their throne and have integrity and do things the right way. They know this, man. Okay. I don't know why I want to say that, but I always go with what I hear in my intuition. Damn, we got the Six of Wands here. Yeah, this person ain't playing around. The Six of Wands is somebody who, they come from winning a battle. Okay, they're like a warrior, and they come from getting off the battlefield, and now they're being applauded. They're giving that people are clapping for this person. They're applauding this person because of a victory. The Six of Wands talks about a victory or being successful at something here. Okay. So this person already looking at you, Sagittarius, like, if I know that I can overcome whatever habits that these are, then I know that this relationship or this connection with me and Sagittarius is going to be a success. So them basically fighting, I'm hearing fighting my own demons. So by this person going within, fighting their own demons and whatever that is for them, okay, they know that if they're able to have you, Sagittarius, then this will be their victory. This will be their reward. This will be worth fighting for. This will be worth them getting on that battlefield to kind of, like, what did they say? I was up in there. They was trying to get me. They was trying to, and I did, like, I don't know why they're showing me that. They're showing me Day when he was on next Friday and he got at that band. And he was trying to show Day what they did when they was trying to get in there. Okay, anywho, yeah, but Day wasn't being honest. Day they end up getting Day, but he was telling him how he was up in there. Because I don't know why he did this, and he did his elbow like this when he was trying to demonstrate what he was fighting, what he was doing on next Friday. No, that was all, excuse me, that was all about the Benjamins. When he was like, yeah, they was trying to come to me, they was trying to attack me, and I did like that. No. So this could have been the way this person was explaining themselves at first, but they wasn't being honest at first. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that replays in this person's head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that's not able to stand on their own 2 feet. They're not able to be in their independence. And they also are showing up as not single, or they could be codependent with a situation here. And it is also indicating somebody not being single. Yeah, the Five of Wands. And this was something that this person could have, the honesty, like I said, this person was still involved with other women or other men. Yeah, the Five of Wands talks about someone being in competition. You see all these other people on this card. So this is going back to what I was talking about earlier with the Seven of Cups, Sagittarius, where this is someone who had several options. And honesty goes a long way. If you dating somebody, especially if you're just getting to know somebody and dating somebody, we don't expect for you, us Sagittarius, don't expect for you to just be love and light and somebody that's just single. Even if you're dating somebody, it's respectful to be like, I find you very attractive, Sagittarius. You somebody I can see myself settling down with or getting to know on a deeper level. I am exploring my options. I am dating other women right now, or I am dating other men right now. But I do see that me and you got potential for each other, and I would like to see where that goes. And if so, then I could remove myself from the other women or men that I've dated in the past that I'm still dating now. That will go a long way instead of this person building up and did what they did and beat it around the bush with it, because this is what they're having to deal with now. Because they didn't do that right off the jump with you, Sagittarius. They sabotaged it. And that's why the World card here is in reverse, because this person has to still learn a lesson. This person has to still heal. They still need to evolve in order for this card to come up in the upright. Because this is my card that says you got the golden ticket, like off the chocolate factory. You got the golden ticket. You passed the test. You passed the divine universe test when the World card comes out. But that card is in reverse. This is letting you know again in confirmation that this is why at the beginning of the reading, they're still healing, they're still evolving, they're still working on themselves. And it's a process. It's definitely not something that's going to happen overnight. It just depends on where this person is on their journey. But with the King of Cups here, this person got feelings for you. They love you, or they realize that they're gaining feelings for you, for whoever this person here is. Yeah, look at that. We got the Ace of Cups here. They do want a new beginning with you. This is someone that can see themselves having a new love opportunity with you. Yeah, look at that. I'm telling you, there was definitely a third party situation, or again, this person was just involved with multiple people. But it's in reverse. They don't want to be involved with multiple people anymore. So, like, let's just say if this was a player or something, or I'm not knocking the players. Do what you do, but just don't get in a relationship. Just don't get in a connection with somebody and don't be honest about you being a player, especially if that's something that you and that person didn't come into agreement with. But this is somebody who's Sagittarius, who's been this way, who has lived this type of lifestyle with multiple people here with the Three of Pentacles. But you are changing whoever this player ways is, because the three of Pentacles is in reverse. They don't want to be a player no more. Yeah, I'm getting that song. I don't want to be a player no more. I think I'm tired of love. I'ma live my life full. I'm yours in life for sure. I don't want to be a player no more. Yeah, this person don't want to be a player no more. Like, their life is played out for them. At least you're giving that person that type of vibes. They may haven't never ran across a person like you, is what is given. Because the King of Wands, he's very attractive. Okay. The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, they're they're very attractive kings and queens. Everybody looks at them and they're like, oh wow. Yeah, they look good. Fire, it's a fire element, so they attract a lot of people to them. So a lot of people approaches them, even with them not trying to approach people, they always get approached in some type of way. Okay. And that's how this person was used to living their lifestyle. They're used to people pulling on them. But see, you Sagittarius, I mean, you a fire sign too, Sagittarius. So you understand what I'm talking about here. You know, and us as fire signs, we are not about to chase you because we know our worth. We know our worth. And you didn't do that. You didn't do what this person is used to other people doing and pulling on them. No, because hell, you a queen of wands yourself. Respectfully. And I'm not talking about in a way with egos being involved here. This ain't no ego competition. But you're also not somebody that just be in everybody's face and doing it with everybody either. You know what I'm saying? Wow, Sagittarius. So let's get some more oracle cards about this person before we close out to see what other intentions do they have towards you and what's going to be the outcome for you and this person. All right. And then we'll go ahead and close out. Again, thank you all so much for sharing your time with me today. Don't forget to set your notification bells, hit that bell. I already posted the readings to be posted this week for you all. All right. So definitely be sure to set your bell so you're notified for when those readings come out. What are some things that this person would like to say to Sagittarius here? What would this person like to say to Sagittarius right now? What are their intentions? What would they like to say to Sagittarius right now? What would this person like to say to Sagittarius right now? What would this person, thank you, divine angels and ancestors, for your messages here for Sagittarius. Thank you for being here with us. What would this person like to say to Sagittarius right now? Damn. I want to be more than friends, Sagittarius. Maybe you had recommended at one point in time, Sagittarius, to just stay friends with this person. Okay, because we did have that Six of Cups in reverse. As I mentioned earlier, this could have been a past person for some of y'all. This could have been a past experience that you had with someone who you dated. And because they kind of struggled with being honest, and because they struggled with having multiple partners, and you maybe picked that up, and you was looking for something maybe more serious, of course, you wanted a commitment, of course, Sagittarius. And this person, I feel like they wasn't ready at the time. And it's like now, all of a sudden, like I said, they ready to catch a whole grenade for you. Okay? Because they saying right now, I want to be more than friends. I don't want to just be your friend anymore, Sagittarius. This ain't been working for them. We also got finding out the truth crushed me. There go that truth again. So, like I said, when this person found out, I feel like Sagittarius, that you found out about what either they did or what they were doing behind scenes, it crushed this person. They was like, damn, man, Sagittarius found out. You maybe addressed this situation with this person. Of course, you brought it up to this person, and it crushed them that they found out the truth. Some of y'all, it crushed them that they found out the truth, that you had moved on, that you said you were done, that it was over. Or finding out that you were truly done with them. You wasn't giving them any more chances for some of you all. Different strokes for different folks. I wasn't the fly on the wall. Okay. We got, damn. I said I'm working on this, spirit. I'm working on it. Darn. We got, I am afraid to contact you. So for some of y'all, this is why you maybe haven't heard from this person, because, which is typical. If anybody's in a position where they know that they lied to you several times and they wasn't being honest to you, of course they're going to be afraid to contact you, right? This person may be afraid to look you in your eyes, knowing the stuff that they did towards you in this connection in the past. They may be afraid to contact you because they don't know what you're going to say. They don't know if you moved on. They don't know if you're going to take them back, and that's one thing I can say that I respect for men, because men are always in the position where they have to be the person to, because men are the hunters, right? I'm speaking on a feminine perspective here, okay? But so imagine men going out to hunt, to go out to get what it is that they desire, or what they see, or what they're hunting for, and then that person or whatever it is that they're hunting for, they get rejected from it. That's a place that I got respect for men that have to go out and they see a woman that they like or desire, and that woman tell them no. Imagine getting crushed and hearing the truth of that. So some men, that could be very challenging for men. And I take my hat off because, coming from a woman perspective, I don't go out looking and chasing for men, you know, or going up to a woman and being like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You looking good. I'm very attracted to you. You're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I want to know if I can take you out and get to know you. I can't imagine myself going up to a woman. If I was a man, of course that'd be different. I guess I'd be used to it because I'd be a hunter. But I'm a divine feminine. I'm a goddess. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be challenging with the roles being flipped. So I respect the men that go out there and they maybe get rejected over and over and over again. Imagine what they could do to them mentally. You know what I'm saying? And for this person, this is maybe one of the reasons why they're afraid to contact you, because they already know that they wasn't honest to you before, and that they lied to you. So that's one of the reasons why they're also afraid to contact you, because they were holding back. At the bottom of the deck here, it says, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. You see what I'm saying? It was very hard for this person to let you go. So this is definitely strongly giving me an energy of someone here um, from your past, Sagittarius. We are in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is all about reviewing situations and circumstances from your past. Mercury retrograde helps us, basically what Mercury retrograde is, for the ones that maybe is not aware or know anything about astrology. Okay, I am someone that follows the stars. I follow the stars with everything that I do, and I implement it in my daily life. Okay, so for the ones that don't know what Mercury retrograde is, it's when the planet is going backwards, meaning that the planet does that every quarterly. I think it does it about 2 times out of the year, or it does it just about every quarter. Don't quote me on that part, but I know it does it at least twice a year. I know for a fact. Especially Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, the planet is all about communication. Mercury is ruled by Virgo energy, and it's also ruled by I know it's Virgo and Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Mercury is ruled by Gemini and Virgo energy as well. They both kind of share that planet, and that planet rules communication. So you're going to have a lot of situations, because the planet is going backwards. You're going to have a lot of miscommunication. You're going to have a lot of things that you maybe want to read over your emails and reread over your messages, your text messages before you send them. You could say some things wrong. It's going to be a lot of miscommunication right now. It's going to be a lot of misunderstanding, especially when it comes to relationships, your partners, and people that you're dating, when it comes to your working environment, when it comes to your daily routine. Mercury also has to do with metals. So watch when you go into the dentist office, you may not want to get no metals and shit done on your mouth right now. You want to stay away from metals, and metals is dealing with your vehicle. You want to make sure you get your oil changes and get all that stuff done, because this is that time that Mercury deals with communication, metals, and things right now. Listen, all of that, it goes hand in hand. So Just be mindful of that, Sagittarius. That there may be, this is why this person maybe want to spin the block. You know, that's a time where a lot of exes may want to reach out to you. You may get an unexpected visit or a phone call from an ex during Mercury retro, during Mercury retrograde time. A lot of past people come back into your life, and it's not by accident. Some of y'all, you just need to close out that chapter. You need to, maybe there was something that needed to be said and you didn't say it in the past. And now that you're in a better space, you can tell that person now because you've healed. So you can tell that person, like, look, I wasn't in a good space when we ended things before. We didn't end on a good note. So that planet gives you that Mercury planet gives you that opportunity so you can fix that karma situation, so you don't have to reincarnate, okay, to have to live that out again. Mercury retrograde gives you that time to fix whatever problem you didn't get to resolve or come to a conclusion and fix. You know what I'm saying? So people talk a lot of bad things about when Mercury retrograde comes around, and you don't look at it from all perspectives. See, you know, us Sagittarius, we're going to look at the bigger picture and how we can be optimistic about this situation. Bye-bye. Now, let's close out. Let's get some advice here for you, Sagittarius. There's just a little astrology report there. I'm always talking about astrology. So definitely, again, if you all want to join my Soul Tribe Earth Angel community, click that join button, because I would definitely be talking about a lot more of that on our private live streams that I do for the members only. All right, so definitely check it out. Click that join button. I would love to talk more about that for the ones that want to know more about the different planets and how they do correlate with us in our daily lives, because the billionaires follow the stars. They follow those planets out there as well. They keep up with that astrology as well. How you think they be manifesting the stuff they be manifesting? Now, come on now. Now, your advice here, Sagittarius, is we got true love, Sagittarius. Okay. It says this is a romance of a lifetime. So some of y'all, you have true love coming in here. And speaking of manifesting, we got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations help bring you together. There is someone, Sagittarius, by default, because you have evolved, because you have worked on yourself, because you have healed. You're calling in your soulmate, Sagittarius. Some of y'all, you may not even realize this, because you just minding your business, doing your daily routine thing, doing what you do, and voila, magic. Okay. And it's crazy how I'm telling you, everything in a reading is always connected and tied together. Okay. We're all connected, right? And it ain't no accident by me just talking about astrology and how that's all connected. And then you got the manifestation card coming out talking about calling in your soulmate. I can't make this up. We also got let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, Sagittarius. I know that that is something has been a challenge for you all, Sagittarius. You're very independent fire element. So sometimes it's difficult for you to ask for help because you're used to doing a lot of things on your own or doing things by yourself. And your angels is asking you to let you know that you got help. You got people around you at this time, Sagittarius, that can give you advice, that can help you when it comes to your connections, your relationships, or whatever it is that you got going on. Do know that you got true love coming in here in some type of form, shape, or fashion. Rather if it's this person we was talking about today, or rather if it's somebody else that's coming along down the line. Sagittarius. So, wow, archers, this is what we have here for you, Sagittarius. All right. This is their true intentions towards you, Sagittarius, and why. Oh, thank you so much. Shout out to My World, New Beginnings. I love your name. It says, this reading was for me. Hey, shout out to the archers. Yes. Woo. They said this reading is for me. I'm loving it. I'm glad this reading was for you. I'm glad that you shared that with us. Sometimes that helps me to get confirmation that I'm not just talking to myself, okay, that someone out there in this world is resonating with me. So I'm definitely glad that that reading has been resonating for you. And I hope truly that it has helped you and gave you some insight and clarity on this connection with that person as well. So shout out to you and this person. I'm definitely sending you all healing energy for you in this connection. I wish you both the best. And thank you for sharing that. My world new beginnings. I like that name, honey. I'm all about manifestation when it comes to the names and what I say. I have to watch my words and what I say because I'm not trying to speak that out in my existence. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, that's for a whole nother video, archers. All right. So definitely click their join button down so we can talk about that on the other videos from my membership that I just started for us this week. So I'm looking forward to that. Once we get aboard with our members, I will be posting member only bonus readings throughout the week and live streams that are for our Soul Tribe there as well. Okay. Again, for the ones that would love to book a personal reading, all those details are down below on the banner and in the description box as well. I look forward to connecting with you all. Thank you all so much, Sagittarius, for hanging out with me this Saturday. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I got to get back outside and get to doing my gardening and things like that before I start my day, Sagittarius. So I love you all. You all be safe out there, Earth Angels. Shout out to the wings in the back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the archers. I love you, Saggies. Peace and love. Peace, love, and light. All right. I love you. Ashe. Mwah. Bye bye.